So we've come away with a win. Sum up that game for us.
A tough game, but made tough by ourselves, I think. The conditions and that were the same for both teams, but I think they just played it a little bit better at the start. Loads of chances that we've missed again, but obviously showed the character and the heart that was necessary to get the draw. And then another penalty shootout. It's exciting for the fans. Even though it's a cup game, so as long as it's won. That's what matters. We're into the next round, so all good. Big Clem as well.
Yeah, I mean, from the sideline, obviously, when you miss chances early on, you think it's always going to be backs against the wall, but and then you go down to 10 men twice for 20 minutes, throughout the game. But the boys, showed the resilience to, I guess, keep on going, and finally, I guess, get to the penalty shootout and obviously win another penalty shootout. So yeah,
job done.
Exactly.
Okay, you mentioned it was a tough game. Obviously, they've scored against the run of play, and we've scored in the 90th minute. How much character did you need to obviously come back?
I think if you look at, we can't ignore what's gone on in the last two league games, where against the run of play in both games we've gone down to sloppy goals, and it was a sloppy goal in the sense that we could have avoided with better clearance, but the kids put it into the top bin. You can't argue with that, and it was the big task for us to make sure that we don't do what we normally do, which is end up sort of capitulating on one another, and obviously we dug in, we played the conditions, great throw, get the goal, and then I trust the quality that we've got in the penalty shootout all the way through the team. Young and again stepping up, no problems, superb, get the job done.
Yeah, I think just to add to that, like obviously the performances have got better the last two games. Break down the performances, we've been much better over the last two games, and we've got to focus on the positives. We're in a cup game, we've gone through to the next round, which is what we focus on. Tuesday's another cup game, hopefully a performance and through to the next round, and we can really ask for much more than that, really.
Okay, obviously it was another penalty shootout. Is that something you practice on the training ground, or?
Don't get enough time. We only have an hour a week anyway to sort of prep on what we can do. What the gaffer and the coaches, I think Tony's done a great job coming in, sort of getting us organised and sort of getting us an actual identity of the way in which we want to play, and that's being implemented because the performances have got better. But I think we all know we're all here for results. So at the end of the day, the ideal scenario? Performance and results. And at the moment the performances are there, the results aren't necessarily there for the league, but we're getting the job done, and it's obviously positives. We can go on the coach home knowing that we've got the job done, and like I say, that we've just got to keep building and take it into the league. That's what we want.
And I guess just to add on that, we've had two goalkeepers that have performed brilliantly in the last two penalty shootouts. Charlie Mann, the hero last week, putting us through to the next round of the draw. Connor saving one today and putting us through. So, obviously we've got to finish our penalties, but we've got two keepers there that have done the job for us across both draws. So yeah, massive thanks to them.